So the federal bank option, let's look at that. This is investigating ways where it can be possible for the government to give equal amounts of money to everyone, and where they would get it from. I will put the link to this site that I'm looking at right now, suggesting different options. And this website is actually looking at a model economy. It's at waikai-spaces.com. So number one, the federal bank option. The federal government could issue credit through its own lending facility, leveraging reserves into many times their face value. In loans, just as banks do now. Franklin Roosevelt funded his New Deal through the Reconstruction Finance Corporation, in close in parentheses, RFC, a government-owned lending institution, but the RFC borrowed the money before lending it. A debt-free alternative would be for a government-owned bank to issue the money simply as credit without having to borrow it first. This was done by the state-owned Central Bank of Australia and New Zealand in the 1930s, allowing them to avoid the worldwide depression of that era. In the information booklet, Modern Money Mechanics, open close quotation, the Chicago Federal Reserve confirms that under the fractional reserve system in use today, $1 in reserves is routinely fanned by private banks into $10 in new loans. Following that accepted protocol, the government could fan the $700 billion already earmarked to unfreeze credit markets into $7 trillion in very low interest credit. $7 trillion in government issued credit could furnish all the money needed to fund Obama's New Deal with a few trillion to spare. Among other worthy recipients of this low interest credit would be state and local governments. Many state and municipal governments are now going bankrupt through no fault of their own, just because interest rates have shot up since the monoline insurers lost their AAA ratings, gambling in the derivatives market. Okay, that's the first option. Okay, so the second option I will upload in another video.